few years ago, I was neck deep in struggling with debilitating anxiety attacks. And I remember this one particular Sunday, I was at church and it was in the middle of the songs and everyone was standing and singing, and I began to feel the familiar symptoms of an attack coming. My hands started sweating and my heart rate was racing and I started losing my vision, and all I could hear in my head was this voice that was saying, "Get out of here, go to the bathroom, take care of yourself, don't let anyone see you like this." So I grabbed my stuff quietly and quickly and I ducked out and ran towards the exit door. But someone saw me. It was one of my friends, and he grabbed me right when I was leaving and he said, "Where are you going? What are you doing?" And I just was standing there shaking, and he said, "Something's wrong, you gotta tell me what's going on." And I just started sobbing. I told him, "I'm having an anxiety attack, I'm freaking out, I'm humiliated, I'm scared, I don't know what's going on with my body." And he, instead of judging me or rejecting me, just stood there and held me and let me cry. He prayed with me. And that day was one of my first steps towards true healing. Allowing myself to be seen in my pain and in my imperfections and in my moment of what I would call weakness was my biggest source of strength. You see, for most of my life, I believed that being weak was something to be done in private. I needed to lick my wounds by myself and then come out and tell people my story. I thought I could only be influential or worthy of being in relationship with others if I had it all together. But one of the things I learned that day is that when I give myself permission to be in process, when I bring my dark to light, it loses its power. And not only does it lose its power over me, but when I give myself permission to be where I am at, it gives other people the same permission. You see, I think we're all dying for the permission to be in process, to be imperfect. So I created the Refined Collective podcast to be a space where women, men, people can come and have the space and permission to be right where they're at. To be in process. To share, of course, the victories and ups of life, but also the valleys, the hurt, the places where they fumbled, the things that they're learning and how they're growing. One of my favorite poets, Danielle Bennett, says, "She doesn't have to have it all together to have it all. She is strange and she doesn't always make perfect sense, but she is perfect in the way she makes her presence a place where you can rest. And she doesn't always walk into a room and kill it, but she knows there is no room that can tell her what she is and isn't made of." So friends, I want to invite you to be a part of the Refined Collective podcast tribe. And I want you to know that you are safe here. You can be exactly where you are. You can have doubts. Your voice matters. Your story matters. And you belong here.